Stadium. The Stanford Regional Final. The host team, the Stanford Cardinal, now one win away from their second one with the Super Regionals on the line. And great to have you with us on this Sunday, along with Texas, the visiting team in this game. So let's take a look at the Cardinal starting lineup, brought to you by Circle with their season on the line.
Yeah, they've relied on her a lot this weekend. She's seen a lot of time, and she has pitched River MAHLER get going. The freshman has had such a strong freshman year, 370.
Well, a 5-pitch walk to begin the game. River MAHLER is a GINDLESPERGER in their first game. And 1 for 3 with a double.
Pitching a D.
GINDLESPERGER into left field. Her third base hit of the regional.
Can take pressure off of your offense, and I think that's the case for Stanford with their weight season.
Kaneshiro lays down a bunt. Trilicek has to field her position. A close play, but out at first. Bang, bang there. As Stanford has loaded the bases with nobody out for their cleanup hitter, and Young dumps it down the right field side, just foul. I mean, maybe the width of the ball. Young lines it. Double play. Charla Eccles pulls a defensive Jim. Wow, bases loaded, nobody out. In Florida, number 1 caught a break when the ball floated.
Fair.
Up the middle, base hit. GINDLESPERGER heading home. The throw from FALBY.
It's definitely going to be a decision, too, for Florida if they wanted to start Riley.
Center field, sliding catch. KENDRA FALBY saves 2 more runs right there. As it is, Stanford gets one of Skylar Wallace, who's been okay in this regional, but Florida needs better than okay.
Great command, only 25 walks to her 140 strikeouts on the season, and a 1 point.
What, 80-something% of the time?
Yes.
So she went right after the first one from up the middle, base hit. So Skylar Wallace starts the bottom of the first inning with a single. Tournament, this regional. 2 for 2, 6 hits in this regional. Chopped softly, MAHLER trying to get a tag safe, and everybody's safe. Wallace was able to.
Last night came off of her back.
And pulls that through the right side for a base hit. Here comes Wallace heading home. Throw comes to the plate. And not in time to get Wallace. FALBY.
A really good jump, hit the inside part of the back, didn't slow down, but a score easy. She is.
Florida's tied the game at 1. The first run allowed by Stanford.
But in order for them to come in here and make some noise, Tim Walton pointed to REAGAN WALSH.
Softly hit towards short. It's going to bring a run in. The play is made by Emily Young, but FALBY slides in. That will roll foul. Well, I guess technically you could throw Reagan Krause. One hopper fielded by MAHLER, and VAWTER will limit the damage to 2. So each team scores.
Interested to see if Riley Trilicek pitches.
Bunt laid down, foul. Against Trilicek yesterday, knocked in a couple. Sandy. Little floater that this time Wallace will run down again. Stayed up just long enough for Skylar to. Well, they had 1 at bat against Florida yesterday. Had a base hit. Skylar Wallace makes the catch on all 3 putouts. That may have been the highest degree. Katie gone 0 for her last 11 of her career. It's a ground ball right side, and it gets past MAHLER. Clean base hit for Kistler, who we had yesterday. To first, going to go to second for the force out, back to first. That ball gets away, but nonetheless. GOELZ 11 homers on the season, including a solo home run against LMU. That's a walk to Longley, and ALANA VAWTER, who did not walk a hitter in her dugout. Comes the pitching coach for the Cardinal. FALBY bouncer to short. Young will take the throw to first, and in time to win the inning. Florida threatens, put a couple runners on base, but strand both.
For Riley Trilicek after Florida gained the lead. Try to grab back that momentum after giving up.
One out, top of the order coming up. Wallace and FALBY. Current head coach of UW, waving a miss. And that strikeout is the first of the game for Riley Trilicek.
Again, a better pitch look.
Taylor singled to left in the first and would score the Stanford. Excellent swing. That ball ran right in on GINDLESPERGER, and she fights it off, drops it into center, and has her second hit of the game. Of the season in the first inning, was just trying to advance the runners and did so. Drives one towards left center, and Kistler. What a running catch. Quickly fires it back towards the end. Emily hit that hard line drive in the first inning, right at the third baseman, Charlotte. Into right field. GINDLESPERGER return will stop. What a throw by the right fielder Longley. The catcher slash outfielder says, I
absolutely is.
Base hit, Chung, left field. Coming around third, GINDLESPERGER, the throw home. Throw to third.
Pitch, they've seemed on time with 66, 65. From
bases loaded.
Run. Had a chance to score a lot more in that first inning. And
line left field, base hit. One is in. That's Young. Chung will stop at third. And Caitlin Lim. Steele position, and then started against Stanford yesterday. Went 3 innings. Wound up taking the loss. Steele stabbed by Eccles. Goes to second, close, but the force play to win the inning. And Charlotte Eccles, one of the great defenders in the awaiting the winner of this regional. Eccles swinging at the first pitch, but time for MAHLER to knock it down, pick it up, and throw out Charlotte for the first out of the.
Defensive momentum into scoring runs, and they did.
That hits Walsh in the leg, so a hit by pitch gives Florida a 1-out.
It's a Stanford team, by the way, just giving up. Not in the last 2 weeks.
Out to center, left center at GINDLESPERGER. Taylor making the catch. Through the left side, base hit for Wilkie, who reached for that away pitch. Right, her first at bat in the second. Pitch. Bouncy ball to first, snagged by Emily Schultz. And indeed, ALANA VAWTER has the shutdown inning. So, a couple days ago when we chatted with her, I asked her, Hightower walks VAWTER to start the top of the fourth.
It's an impressive stat, though.
As for River, one a walk in the first, the other a strikeout in the third. Back-to-back walks, beginning the Stanford fourth. GINDLESPERGER lays down a bunt. Throw goes to first, out there with Walsh covering. GINDLESPERGER, who has little check swing, runners coming home. The throw goes to the plate, the tag, out! Avery GOELZ did not hesitate.
Perfect throw by Avery GOELZ, makes the tag essentially for Wilkie. I think that she is out at home.
Come with 2 outs. Makes some more noise. Shortstop, Skylar Wallace. Florida dodges one there. It was 2 on, nobody out. Their head coach, Tim Walton, gets run.
Really difficult schedule this season.
Pac-12. GOELZ socks one towards right center field. This ball's hit well. It's right at the base of the fence. GOELZ, who had a triple yesterday's win. Only plate appearance came in the second, and she worked the walk. Back towards the circle. The play's going to go to third, and it'll run down is GOELZ. Now being chased back MAHLER, and the tag made, but the run 3-1, and walks her.
Pitching around her there with first base open, no surprise, and this is where it's so big, I think, in the NCAA tournament. Thank goodness, regional.
Back to the circle, VAWTER to third, out there. That'll be the lone out, but Stanford will take it. They get the force of Longley. Towards short. Long throw and plenty of time from Emily Young. Went to the backhand. And Florida strands two more. Two hits. Both. Strike three call against Chung. He's retired for the first time today by Florida pitching. Schultz lined to center in the first and then picked up a walk in the third. And what a really nice at bat there by Emily Schultz. Waited and waited. Nicely snagged by Wilkie, and even takes a shot at Schultz getting back to the base.
When you mentioned those two.
Maybe a little low, we'll see, but nonetheless it's ball four. Okay. A strikeout there of Sydney Steele. Hightower's second of the inning.
That's it.
2 on, 2 outs. Stanford. Their second walk of the inning. The fourth in this appearance since coming into the third. Another one, and it bounces away. Schultz comes in. And Stanford goes up 4-2 on a wild pitch.
And
for Hightower. To MAHLER. Ball four, so there's the third walk of the inning.
Stanford had the bases loaded and is a new pitch, but the last couple of outings that she's had, she's struggled with her command and throwing strike. Active.
Ooh. Called ball four and a bases loaded walk. Brings in Caitlin Lynn.
Called for a strike, and I can't either. I don't understand where these pitches are. Maybe.
Ground ball past Eccles. It'll score at least one. Here comes the second for the plate, and in with a slide. River MAHLER crosses the plate.
Gotta feel good if you're Stanford now with that swing, and now this Charlotte Eccles, who is so quick at the hot corner, and she does everything she can to try to keep that on the dirt, but still sneaks it past.
Eccles at third, throws across the diamond to win the inning, but Stanford scores 4. And at the midpoint of the fifth, now lead it. Florida scored 2 in the first inning. Have not scored since.
Time span, Stanford's offense is scored in 3 of the 5 frames.
Back to VAWTER. Able to field it, keep her balance, and throw out Walsh.
When you think about the plays that she's made.
Fly to center. Ground ball to the right side, and River MAHLER to her left. Side arms to first to get Pollard to ground the second straight year.
Just a mature player who.
That gets through the 5-6 hole and into left field. Wilkie did a similar thing her last time up. Her second. Stanford's pitching as great as it has been. Strike 3 call paints the inside corner. First strikeout since the second inning for ALANA VAWTER. Right now you got McNeese leading Washington in the second inning. And a strikeout for LEXIE DELBREY for the first out. So the optics of that don't make the Stanford fans happy. There is strike 3 call, so back-to-back Ks for DELBREY.
She's looked really good after that.
Caitlin's RBI base hit came in the third. Off DELBREY. Wallace. Close. Out. 1-6-3 put out for the second time today. The Cardinals.
And this is an important inning for Stanford's defense with where Florida is at in their lineup.
Avery GOELZ. A couple of hops out to River MAHLER. And Avery, who had doubled in her last at bat, grounds out for the first out. Number 8 national seed Duke won their regionals. And strike 3 call. 4th K for VAWTER, who slipped over the 100 pitch mark. Gets the first 2 outs of the 6th.
Hit in relief. 14 strikeouts, not giving up a run.
And a yell from Kennedy. 3 pitches from Nyjah results. Batters for the Cardinal here in the top of the 7th. And she hits the first pitch high and deep to left and gone. Knee steal.
Letters high, on time, keeps it fair, sneaks it over that left field fence. Stanford's offense now scored 8 runs in this game, 8 runs against Florida.
In the 5th, with the help of a handful of walks. And we're going to have catcher's interference. And Emily Wilkie. Well, not a base hit, but she'll take her 4th walk of the game.
They've been a big part, the senior GINDLESPERGER showing up at the Stanford Regional.
Bunt laid down, grabbed by Avery GOELZ to Walsh, covering at first base. Left field. Kistler deep enough that it's going to come home and tag and of course Eccles, who's going to have a chance to bat in the next inning. That ball's driven to left center field, and this one is out. Home run. The light tower, I think, and came back in. And Emily Young goes deep for the 3rd time this year.
Didn't fool by it at all. 2nd home run of this inning. The first by Steele on a similar pitch, and now by Emily Young. And did look like it hit the top of the fence.
That's hit to left field. Coming in, caught by Kistler to retire the side, but they add 4 more. Last chance for FALBY, who arguably has had a very good in 8th place out of the 13 teams in the SEC. Strike 3. It was the abbreviated 2020 year, but she's been a marvelous player all as well as we can. It's going to be a tough chore. Eccles, a foul ground in left field, a long run, but it's tracked down by LEXIE. For the 7th time in school history and the 2nd consecutive year, Stanford. ALANA VAWTER getting the win. Kennedy came on to get the last 4 outs, striking out 3.
But their offense is coming along with this approach and confidence. I mean, that's what stuck out to me, is them being able to.
2004, and I've only gone twice, 01 and 04.